What are some of the areas that SKART treats? SKART is very effective with back and neck problems that can cause pain, headaches, dizziness, leg pains and restless legs. The symphysis pubis, which is the pubic bone, which is in the middle of the front of the groin area, can actually go out of place. This joint is literally between the two pelvic bones. This is held together by fibro cartilage, which is supposed to minimise movement and make the structure rigid. But unfortunately, it can actually become misaligned, leading to pain in the groin, also pain in the hip area, a leg length imbalance, pain going down the radiating down the side of the legs. It can also contribute to destabilisation of the back area, causing general back pain as a secondary problem. SKART can also help with pain locating and treating issues to do with the cranial area, where it's very common in babies when they're born for the cranials to get squished, and the babies cry when they lie down because it's particularly causing a lot more pressure at that point. So the cranial issues can be headaches, pressure pain and excess crying in babies, but adults can still get their cranials going out and it can cause muzzy heads, general sort of feeling of disassociation in a sense. Also, SKART treats jaw problems. The jaw can go into spasm, and when the jaw goes into spasm it can radiate up into the head and give headaches. It can also cause grinding of the teeth, and also grinding teeth at night is quite common when the jaw's out. It's actually involved with a muscle called the internal pterygoid, which gets very tight, and there's ways to release it. SKART also works with shoulder problems. It's very common, specifically with dog walkers. When the dog suddenly pulls, the shoulder comes up and out of its joint. And with the SKART treatment, you can test to see where the problem is, and you can see whether it can go gently putting it back into place. So it can work with people who've got radiating pain down their arms, numbness, tingling, and general conditions in that involved area. SKART also works with a few more of the internal issues, like an ileocecal valve. The ileocecal valve is the valves down below the belly button. There's one on either side, and the valves can go into spasm with certain things like allergies and that sort of problem. So it's working out how to treat those, but it's also helpful when people have got allergies or spasms or anything like that, so to actually know how to release it and clear it. SKART also works and teaches people how to deal with like a hiatus hernia issues as well, because a hiatus hernia can sometimes be due to the neck being out of place. If the neck goes out of place right at the top up here, it will at that point actually works on the phrenic nerve. The phrenic nerve is the nerve that supports the diaphragm. If the nerve's weak, the diaphragm's weak, and it allows the stomach to push up into the rib cage. So if you can sort the neck out, also help with the diaphragm and get it back into the right place, then you can relieve a lot of issues in that area.